Hello, everybody. My name is Barbara Kawe, and I hope everyone is doing well in regards to the ongoing pandemic. I hope everyone is keeping safe. Today, my presentation is going to be about polygamy as a form of marriage. The reason why I decided to pick this particular topic is because there has been so many controversies about people who are partaking in a polygamous marriage, and I'm just here to clean the air and just make you more aware about how advantageous it might be to you. So polygamy, basic introduction, polygamy is a practice of marrying multiple spouses. And under polygamy, we have two. We have polyandry and polygyny. Polyandry is when a woman has multiple husbands, while polygyny is when a man has multiple wives. But in today's discussion, we're gonna focus more on polygyny rather than polyandry. So polygamy in African traditional, polygamy has been practiced in Africa, mostly in West Africa. We look at a country called Senegal. Senegal has 45 to 40 to 50% of marriages in Senegal are polygamy marriages, polygyny to be specific. And in terms of religion, Christianity um, don't really don't really they don't really take marriage to be of more than two entities, so they're not really in support of polygamy. But if you look at other religions like Islam, most Islamic states practice polygamy, but under strict Sharia laws. In Kenya, in the year 2014, President Uhuru Kenyatta passed the polygamy law. And in the first announcement of the law, it stated that the first wife has power to the spouses, like the spouses that the husband takes. But when the male members of parliament disagreed upon that, the second law that was passed by is the first wife has no right to veto the spouses of the man. So the polygamy law was just passed, but the first wife containing no powers at all. I strongly believe in open-mindedness. This is just my thoughts regarding polygamy. I'm a very open-minded person, and I believe many people in our society have been constricted to religious beliefs and westernization, that they don't really open up their mind to how things were done long time ago, our cultural values. We completely dropped them somewhere along the way. And marriages these days have become more than investment rather than a commitment. And we fail to realize the aspects of trust, aspects of faithfulness in our relationship, that as long as our kids, we provide for our kids and we are there to support them emotionally, that's what matters, and that's where we go wrong. So the bigger picture here is, why go through all that when you can have a polygamous marriage without any worrying about any cases of any trust or unfaithfulness, you know? So back in the day, in African traditional setting, infidelity was actually illegal. And if you were caught cheating, rather, you would be either cast out of the community, or that is considered as an outlaw, or you'd face severe punishment. Meaning polygamy in one way or another was used to curb cheating back in the day, if I'm not wrong. So how do you think marriages would be if polygamy was practiced or even normalized in Kenya? I believe polygamy would be a savior to so many marriages. You might seem that polygamy sounds like a wild card, but from experience, I have an uncle who has three wives. And, in the long run, they had 9 children, and the 9 children, right now they're very grown, and that family is well supported by those children. The parents are well supported, they've already retired, but the kids really provide for them. They really work, they provide a reliable source of labor to their parents. So you can see in the long run how it is highly benefiting, sorry. There's the advantages of a polygamy marriage, as I mentioned in the beginning. We mentioned it reduces cases of infidelity. Also, the more wives you have, the more children there will be. So you are assured of a ready source of labor. And through these marriages, you get to form social, political, and economic alliances, maybe through marriages, or through interactions with the children and maybe other members of the community. And at first, polygyny might seem very costly, but in the long run, you will see the benefits. You'll see the fruits that it will bear in terms of experience. And we all know that there's no perfect marriage. Every kind of marriage has its own set of challenges. Polygamy in the beginning tends to be a bit of a handful because you have three wives and each of the wives need their care, needs attended to, and the attention that they need. But in the long run, you will see that there really many benefits in the long run if you compare how you will begin. And to conclude my presentation today, why not make a long-term commitment to your wives and husbands? Think about it. I mean, if we can extend the same amount of love all across to our family and friends, what about extending the same love to those you plan to have a family with, babies with? You see, I feel like polygamy is just so over discussed and overrated that people find it like it's such a big thing. But I feel like the successful marriages and that have been polygamous, I feel like that they do have a story to tell, and the story behind it is quite beautiful and quite unbelievable, let me say. So yes, would you consider polygamous marriage after my presentation? I hope so. uh, Thank you so much and have a blessed afternoon.